Agents, this is Luis Moreno with Insurance Agent Training. I'm going to talk to you today about the ACA FFM Certification for 2026. It is live, and I'm going to walk you through going through that certification. But before I do that, please like this video. Also, if you would comment, I'd be glad to answer any questions. And finally, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate the support. All right, so 2026 ACA FFM certification is ready to go. Okay, now it took a little bit of time with all of these CMS changes that we're having to deal with. Normally this thing comes out July, maybe early August, but it came out about 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I'm going to do the entire walkthrough with you. All right, so let's do this. Let me share. I'm going to screenshot with you because it is. If you're new to this, it's not that easy to go through the walkthrough. You gotta go through a certain path. And here's the deal: the website where you go and certify is a government website. They're not very user friendly. Okay, and the website you're going to go to is portal.cms.gov. Okay, that is the site that you go to get your certifications done for the federal states. All right, so let's take a look at that. All right, so what I did is I created a little walkthrough here for you. Okay, on this walkthrough, this is the site. Again, it's portal.cms.gov. You'll go on here and you'll enter your credentials. If you're a new user, you'll hit new registration and register your account. Now, once you're in, for us agents that are returning, this is automatically going to populate. If this does not populate for you because you're a new agent, you're going to use the add application and make sure you do the marketplace training agent broker. Once you're here, then it's going to ask you how you want to get your marketplace training. Now, I have always selected the MLMS training. You can go different routes to go get your training done. I've just been doing it here on MLMS. Okay, it's been pretty easy for me to do. Once that is done, then it'll take you to this page where you're going to set yourself up. You're going to put all your information. Let's make this a little bit bigger. I can't even see it. So you put your information, your address, your NPN, the hours of operation. You enter a little bit of information, and then down here at the bottom left, you're going to see the save button. Once you're there, then this screen's opened up. Now, they don't make it easy, but on this right-hand side, what you're going to see, if you're a returning agent, you will see PY, which is plan year 2026, marketplace training, individual marketplace for returning agents and brokers. Since I am a returning agent, I don't see the information here for the new agent. So yours will be right around here, same place. It'll just say new agents. Then you're going to hit open curriculum. Then it will take you here. Okay, you close this window and you're going to do this required training. Okay, you'll hit start course and proceed through the training. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to go take your exam. Your exam is pretty easy to take. Okay, I think it's 10 questions. Answer the questions and you're pretty much good to go. Now, the crazy thing is that you want this certificate because for a lot of new agents, when you go in contract with a carrier, they're going to want to see their certificate. And it's like, where is my certificate? You would think that right after you get done with a course, it would pop it up for you. It does not. Here's how you're going to get your certificate. You're going to click on transcript. Then your transcript is going to pop up. And you're like, okay, where is it? The only way to find it that I figured out is right here where it says filter by training status. I don't know what it falls on, but you're going to click on it and drop down will open up and you want to change it to completed. Once you've changed that to completed, or you know what, there it is, change active to completed. Once you've done that, then you'll see over here the view. You'll do this drop down and you hit view certificate, and then there is your certificate. Okay, you're going to want to save the certificate. Make a folder on your desktop, call it FFM certificates, and save them. Okay, save every single year in case you need a recontract or for whatever may happen. You're going to want to make sure that this is done. Now, I did mine on September the 20th. Okay, there is a site where you would go to go check the status of your certification. So I'm going to pull that site up right now. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. And I would also share this with you. So we're going to go to this website, data.healthcare.gov. And, I will put in, and of course, there's the rest of the URL. What you're going to do is you're going to plug in your NPN number. Then there it is, guys. 2026, ready to go. Took it on 9/20th, so I am technically good. So you should be good with just a certification, that certificate that you get. Just double check it on this site and make sure that you're here. Now, there's no shop. To my knowledge, shop has never materialized. It's a waste of time to take shop, so don't do it unless you actually happen to have shop in your state. Okay. Finally, over here on NPN valid, okay, if it says yes, this means that all your data is matching. You're going to have access to help on demand leads. Okay. If it says no, you're still certified, but you don't get leads. And as I was doing some research, in fact, if you stay on this channel, you go do some research on my channel, type in NPN valid. And what I found out is if some of the data doesn't match up, for example, if your date of birth is off, if your last name, your license name and your legal name don't match, maybe you got married, you're using, or you got divorced, you're going back to a maiden name. There's something that's not matching up between your data on your license and what you entered, then it will give you a no. And now good luck trying to fix it. But make sure if it's a yes, then you will have access to help on demand. You got to go register and get those free leads that are given to us when clients need help enrolling. And finally, you might be thinking, well, Luis, this is great. Thank you. I appreciate it. But what if I am in a state that has a state-based exchange? What happens to us? Okay, what I just shared with you guys, that was the information on the federal exchanges. Okay. In fact, I will share this with you. All right. So if you look at this map, the dark blue states are the federal states. These are the ones that utilize healthcare.gov. And when you certify in Texas, you are certified for all the other states that you're licensed and contracted with. If these blue aqua states, you're not certified. Okay, the FFM certification does not work with these. These are state-based exchanges. So now you're going to have to go to these individual states and do their specific training and use their quote and enrollment tools. So the California certification will not work in Nevada. It's only good for California. Okay, so I will share this site with you so you can get a visual. And then this is the CMS site where I went in here and I looked at all of the state-based exchanges. It hasn't updated for 2026 yet, but you'll have the links here to go to every state and do your certification. All right. Hope that helps you guys out. Okay. Get your certification done immediately, guys. Do not delay. Try to get that done now. A returning agent, you're probably done in 10 minutes, 15 maybe. A new agent, I haven't heard, maybe an hour to take their course, and then you go take the test. Okay, so good luck to you guys. Get it done. Don't forget to comment down below, like the video, do me a favor and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And finally, down below, I've got some goodies for you guys. I have a newsletter that I put out, the hottest news for ACA and Medicare. Get that newsletter, guys. I send you hot tips. Secondly, Agent CRM This is a tool that if whether you're an ACA, Medicare, P&C, final expense agent, you got to have a CRM. I have workflows that I have built out. What you're going to want to do is get the free trial to the CRM. Click down below and you can get it. And then we're right around the corner from AEP starting. We're less than a month away from OEP for ACA starting. You're going to want a smart book. Okay. My smart books are insurance manuals. I'm hoping by this coming Monday, I'm going to have the 2026 Medicare, the 2026 ACA smart books. If you go buy them now, you get the 2025. And as soon as I get those updated, you'll go in there and be able to access the 2026. Okay. It's a one-time purchase. Take advantage of it. And finally, if you're sitting here wondering, Luis, how did you manage to write over 1,800 policies last OEP? How I did it, guys, I worked a lot, but I got my hands on a lot of leads. I advertised on social media. Okay. Now mine has been running on autopilot. I did turn it off, and I'm about to flip the switch on because we're less than a month away from OEP. But if you don't know how to advertise on Facebook or Instagram, I have a lady who has a course. I partnered up with her, and she put this course together that will teach you guys how to advertise on social media. And I had her make it specifically for insurance agents. Okay, it doesn't matter what type of insurance you do, I have it down there. So guys, my goodies are down below in the description. If you all have any questions, hit me up. If you want to do ACA or Medicare and don't have a partner to work with, I would be glad to help you out. Thank you guys. This is Luis Moreno with Insurance Agent Training.